Hey, good morning, GF. What's the temperature your way? Oh, goodness, that is chilly. You're right. You're right. Even though I grew up there, it's hard to go to cold. Yeah, when it gets down to the 60s here, it's like, oh, that is like cold. And it is funny. It has been in the 50s, and I'm like freezing to death down here. I just don't want to have to go back to where you got to warm up your vehicle in the mornings to leave and all that. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. I'm with you, Christine. I'm with you. Are you here in Florida, Christine? See, if it's going to be cold, I'd rather it be snow. Amen. Amen. What part of Florida are you in? Sorry, I'm getting over laryngitis, so I'm pretty hoarse this morning. Still sounding manly. Okay, cool. Okay. And I'm just north of Orlando, and I drive into Orlando, so I miss a good snow, but I sure don't miss the cold at all. None. How did you fare with the storm, Christina, your way? Oh, that is for sure. Soak up every moment without those tourists. I mean, bless the tourists, but yeah, it's hard. Luckily, I don't, it doesn't touch my life too much because I work healthcare, so I don't have to put up with the touristy stuff, but for sure there's folks that do every day. Oh, goodness. I know, like flooding in your streets or anything like that. I mean, the leak in the house is bad enough, so bless you and hopefully you get that fixed quickly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a private office, but we do surgeries at the hospital, but and we used to do trauma for all the ERs here locally. So the touristy part did affect me a whole lot because we got a lot of the tourists, but we're no longer doing so much of the trauma, so we're doing just more surgery. So the touristy part doesn't really affect me now. Yeah, that's why I asked, because I thought that it was like that delayed effect. We get the rain and then you guys get the flooding slowly thereafter, so I wasn't sure. Where I grew up, I'm used to, it rains and then probably within 24 hours the river is flooded and you just have all the effects very quickly. So this slow flooding is kind of different. Oh, yes, 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 yes. You get inundated with all those bikers for sure. Oh, yeah. And it's funny, I lived in Virginia for 24 years and we lived really close to the intercoastals up there. Yeah, there's always lots of things going on over there. I hear about it. Well, probably a lot that I don't, but lots of activities and stuff. I have a lot of patients that come from over that way, all the way up and down the East Coast. They do have flooding coastal there at times. I'm trying to think what storm it was, but they had a lot of flooding not too long ago. What is that, Christine? I must not be because I'm not familiar with what it is. Yeah, they do. Thank goodness. So, well, it's a private office, but we're in the medical plaza, and so that's where we do our surgeries is Advent Health. Oh no, I'm not familiar with that. Then Advent Health is a big thing here in Orlando. That's not part of them, but we do our surgeries there. So, and then there's Orlando Health, which is the trauma hospital. Oh, really? Yeah, they've really expanded a lot too. I like that Advent is God based. It's nice to walk through the hospital and see a picture of Jesus on the wall. I guess I'm considered a vendor for them. I do have an ID and I have security to go into the hospital, and I've got good security because I can go just swipe my badge and go anywhere. But I have to have that because I have to go to the OR sometimes, so I have to have the ability just to swipe to be able to get in. But Advent has changed over there. It's right there along I-4. It's actually got several locations over there now, as far as hospitals, and then they've got those independent emergency rooms as well that's popping up all over the place. And I actually have a chapel just down the hall from me, which is very nice. And they come on and they've been saying a prayer every morning, which is nice. Yeah. Oh, that's cool too. That's cool. And I don't have to go over there often, but occasionally I have to. And I learned the hard way that if you don't swipe the badge at least once in every 30 days, then your security expires. So sometimes I'll just have to walk down, swipe it, and then go back just so my security doesn't expire. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I have people that just come on and just watch, which is fine as well. Then I have talkers, so if no one's chatting, then I'm quiet too. My ride home last night, I had some men that were talkative, which was nice, and we were talking about the good old days and being a gentleman and all. It was an interesting conversation, very nice. Oh, that's funny. Were you on last night and heard that conversation? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I'm just not used to it. Yeah, gee, Gab, where would we be without the babblers, right? I babble on too, so I call it chit chat though. Well, the men were the only one that was chit chatting last evening, I guess is what I would say, which was nice. Which was nice. So I had a couple men that had not been in the chit chat before, so it was nice to have conversation with others. I mean, just to have people join in, I guess is what I'm saying, to have conversation. Yeah, you do great, G Gab. We really appreciate you. No, and the dogs can't talk back. And I needed that chit chat last evening. I got some bad news yesterday at lunchtime that just still I'm just totally upset about it. But I've got a friend that I made through dogs. I had a viral dog story in 2014, and it was good, bad, and ugly. But anyhow, the people that took the two dogs and gave them their forever home, the husband passed away yesterday morning. The older daughter found him in the bathroom, and the door was blocked, and they couldn't get in. And when they finally got there and broke down the door, he was for sure was gone. And so it was just devastating to hear that news, and just to know that they're hurting, and there's just a good family, and just he had just turned 58, and on Friday they have to put down one of their beloved dogs. So it's just my heart breaks for them. So if you've got some prayers in your heart, if you'd say some prayers for them, that would be much appreciated. Oh, I get that with that dog speaking loudly. Oh, I've got 2 senior dogs, and my one has gotten very loud and demanding here lately. And my friend told me yesterday that once they put the dog to sleep, that they're going to put her ashes in with him, which just made me wanted to boohoo all over the place. Yeah, G Gavin, I just turned 1 year older than you, so it definitely hits home. And then the friend who told me about it, I asked how she was and her husband because I haven't seen anything with him. And then she lost her mom about 2 years ago, and I know it's been really hard. And I guess she turned to alcohol and just messed herself up. And then she said she finally got herself into rehab, and she was now 5 months clean. So it was quite a overwhelming phone call I had yesterday. Now, mine barks at me loudly now for anything she wants or thinks she needs, anyhow. Well, that's a nice thought there, Christine. Hadn't thought about that. Bet the one that yells loud's a girl. Mine is, and she's a big baby, but she's a bit witchy too. Yeah, I just thought it was strange when I looked at my phone and she sent me a message and said, "Can you call me?" And we never ever talk on the phone. We always talk online. And it was just very, very strange. I'm like, that's just odd that she's calling me. And then I was not expecting her to tell me what she told me at all. Whoops, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, 8 months and it weighs 84 pounds? Oh, that's kind of cool too, G Gab. And the bonfire. They didn't take it well. Oh, I don't think they take any suggestion well, but it's really the way you want to go. True, there's the salt in the ocean. That is very true. You might as well go out with a bang. Cheek out, are you saying to make that your cremation? Just throw you in the bonfire? Or throw your ashes in the bonfire? That's the way I took it the first time. And then I'm like, well, I'm not sure what she meant. What threw me off is when you said that's the cheapest way, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, just throwing the body in the bonfire is the cheapest way. But yeah, cremation is what you mean is the cheapest way. Now, I had that situation with my brother, who's in long-term care, and I'm not sure how long he'll be around, and he has no money, so I'll have to take care of his expenses. And I keep telling him he can't die because I don't have the money to bury him. And he just says, well, just throw me out in the field or whatever. But so I'm debating on the funeral cremation thing, just because you got to buy the plot and all that other stuff, and I, I don't know, just really torn. Well, on a brighter note, did anybody have anything good for breakfast? Just make it a big party, yeah. I know that's what was my thought, but I was like, you really can't do that. So, but I don't know where you are out in the boonies. I guess you probably could get away with it. Wow, that's a lot. I lost my dad in 2016, and it was between and $11,000 then, and he already had a plot because my mom had already passed, and we already had a tombstone. Good morning. So it is very expensive, very expensive, and most people can't afford it. They're not prepared for it, especially nowadays. Everyone's living paycheck to paycheck and still not living well. I like when, if you're going to cremate, is do the cremation, and then you just have a special service like in a park, or they're doing their favorite thing or whatever, and then that way you don't have that additional fee of paying for the service. I mean, that's just one way to get around paying more money out. Yeah, we'll see what gas is this morning in Orlando when I go past the station. We're almost to downtown Orlando. I'm going to work. And I used to take that exit, but as you can see, it's always backed up, and then pitch onto I-4, which is always backed up. So I now just go through downtown Orlando, and I usually just kind of breeze right through. Yeah, Christine's at the beach. Just rub it in. And there's a plane flying out right in front of us, but I don't think you can see it. But it's right there in front of us, up a little high. We got a little bit of sun out there, but we didn't get any sunrise because of all these clouds this morning. I know, I-4 is terrible, isn't it? And I pay tolls, Christine. I get on the turnpike to 408, and then I used to go to I-4 for just a smidgen, but yeah, so it costs me every day just to drive to work. I think a lot of people travel to Orlando, so it's kind of nice just to see the weather and see what's going on and see what the traffic is like in the mornings and in the evenings. Yes, after my son passed, but it's pretty painful. I am appreciating the toll suspensions for right now. I don't think it'll last much longer, but I don't think I pay about $8 a day because I go through 3 tolls in the morning and 3 tolls in the evening. Got some bumpy road there. Do you think it'll last that long? I mean, it may last for a while because I know it was due to the storm and also it's statewide. So as long as they're having problems with the West Coast. And I really didn't hit any traffic this morning, so it's usually 45 minutes to an hour, and that's going on toll roads. So if I tried to avoid those, it would take me forever to get to work and back. I mean, there's back roads I could take, but it's lights, so. But see, I could be sitting on I-4, but look, I'm driving right through downtown basically, so. Whoa, you fell down. Well, that was a little bit of a disaster. I tried a new setup this morning and that failed. Whew, don't get sick on me there. Don't get dizzy. Everyone all right? Did you bonk your head? Hold on, I got a red light, so I can do some adjustments. Hold on. Tried something where I could prop the front up a little bit, but the vibrations made it fall down. Okay. Is it raining your way? Is everyone okay? No band-aids needed where you hit your head when you fell? Hopefully that will stay in place until I get to work, not much longer. Oh yeah, gas did go up $3.39. That was a whole 10 cents from yesterday. No bumps. That's good. That's good. Hopefully no black eyes tomorrow or anything like that. I did catch you on the way down, so maybe that was helpful. I guess tomorrow we'll go back to the same old setup. Oh, that's crazy. I'm starting to get that porn now. Let's see. Delete comment. Oh. Sorry, that porn popped up. I'm telling you, these people are busy, aren't they? Yep, I'm almost to work, so I'm going to be signing off of here, Christine. Got 2 more lights to go, and then well, have a good day. Appreciate you chit-chatting this morning versus lurking. Have a good day and enjoy that beach. And thanks for everybody else that rode with me this morning. I appreciate it. Hey, good morning, Miss Charlene. Oh no, hard time with mom. Oh, understandable, yeah, on that. Absolutely. So, yeah, sorry we had that dark conversation this morning, but I just had that had that bad situation hit me yesterday, which I'm not dealing with too well. So, appreciate you all. We'll have brighter conversation next time. So, everyone be blessed, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time.